Do you feel like every day that you have that is a day off, you have to be working on something that makes you better?
I feel like I have to.
Do you feel like that causes you a lot of anxiety?
It does.
Yeah, right? Because it's like the need to be great all the time?
But I feel like if you also discipline yourself with that, no matter how you feeling, there's nothing that's going to deter you from not working.
I mean, if you only work when you feel good about working, you're not going to work a lot.
No.
He's like one of the biggest independent artists, if not the biggest, no?
Maybe he's the biggest.
Because he be selling out like staples and shit. Like, think about that. Like, artists are big on streams, right? He's big in real life.
Yeah.
Like, he has people want to come out to see him.
That was a part of his, like, his topic of discussion when he talks about, like, the people that are on the top, right? Like, okay, you stream, like you said, you stream a lot, but can you pack out a stadium?
Two different things.
Yeah.
Because streams are fucking fake at the end of the day. You don't know.
Buy them.
Maybe someone's fucking and your song came on.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
They're washing their ass and then Russo comes on. You know, you don't know, but like to sell out a stadium, that means I'm a fan saying I want to go spend $100, $200, $600 to come see you perform.
Yeah.
That's a whole different mindset. How many concerts have you been to in your life?
Honestly,
it's a different thing to get somebody to come out, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
it's like more engagement, more like attachment to an artist.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing that.
Yeah.
He's incredible. And his output of music is ridiculous, bro. He drops very frequently.
Yeah?
It's a single every other fucking week. Like, it's so hard. Like, sometimes when I want to find a song and I can't remember what the name is from him, it's impossible for me to find it because he has so many fucking singles.
Yeah.
I'll go through, like, Apple Music, I'll click see all. It's like, fuck, I don't know which one it is.
Yeah, for singles,
He puts out a lot, and then on top of that, you have projects mixed in between.
Damn, yeah.
Or
he's
like little
3-piece
EP.
EPs, yeah.
Bag. Yeah. So I respect it as an artist, bro. I'm always excited to see like what he's putting out. So when he announced like Chomp 2.5, I'm like, damn, bro. Because he was bagged in his Chomp 2 series.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think that was one of my favorite like rap pieces that I've heard in a while.
Yeah, people don't just do rap pieces no more.
Exactly, man. Like, that's art in itself.
You gotta appreciate him for that.
Yeah, bro, for real. You know, like, rap, I love rap. That was the first thing I fell in love with.
Yeah.
With music was rap. So for him to do that, knowing he could be so versatile, making all to use and
he's making Shake the Snow Globe.
Shake the Snow Globe.
He don't have to go on the rap bag, but doing that for the rap fans. That's dope.
And for him to do that and bring on all these other like 90s kind of artists, I appreciate that, you know.
To show the competition's still alive too.
Yeah.
Because not just 90s artists, but he'll bring on artists that rap.
Exactly, yeah.
And he's like, I'll put him on my verse or put him on my track. I'll make the beat.
Yeah.
Come hop on and we'll see who raps better.
And the beat's fire.
And how many people are that competitive anymore? Like, big artists don't want to rap with other big artists usually.
Yeah.
Well, you rarely see features, you know?
Yeah.
Drake's one of my favorite artists, and you don't see Drake on features with Cole anymore.
Nah.
Kendrick,
nope.
But they did it when they were coming up. Russ just comes and invites that.
That's true. That's very true.
He's like, come rap on my records, let's make something decent.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro.
That's
fire. He keeps it alive. So I'm excited for Chomp 2.5, bro.
Yeah, me too.
It has 6 tracks on it too, right?
Yeah, 6 tracks. Legendary producers on there.
Are all 6 beats by? Yeah, it's like Havoc, Boy Wonder.
I think he made one beat by himself.
And what was his beat he made? The outro?
I think it was the intro.
Wow.
I think it was the intro.
So you guys are back with another breakdown with Scratching the Surface. Today we're going to be checking out Russ's new project, Chomp 2.5. It's Lil Russ on the cover, no?
What do you think 2.5 means? Why not drop 3?
Halfway point to something, right?
Yeah. Has to be.
I feel like it's a... I don't know, there's so many different ways to interpret the 0.5, right? Like right away I think of like, you're in between something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like not Chomp 3, but I'm thinking of it more like maybe he's in between what he was and what he's going to be.
Exactly.
It's like a half of something. So maybe he'll be reminiscing more, or maybe he'll be like foreshadowing more.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough to tell, but that's how I take it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a rap EP with no features.
Exactly.
So he got something to say.
Right, exactly.
He got something to say. You can't just drop 6 tracks we got none to say.
Yeah, because Chomp is, if you summarize Chomp as a whole project, like both of them have features, right? So
yeah.
It's a rap project with features on it. So maybe this one he's talking to his inner child in here.
And we just talked about it too. Like him inviting like other artists on there was the whole point of Chomp.
Yeah.
Remember?
Exactly, yeah.
So if like for him to not have anybody on Chomp.
What are you gonna say?
Yeah, it's gonna be something decent as fuck. Yeah. So like just from the titles alone, it looks like an interesting project, bro.
Yeah, Wicked Race, Blow the Whistle, Buckle Up Freestyle.
That's not the fucking.
That's Candy Shop. I was like,
are you
damn.
sure?
Buckle Up Freestyle, easy. Reflection, Perfectionist. A decent title.
Fucking bag.
I appreciate like a 6-song EP, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like just to throw it out there, not like a throwaway, but something that, you know, to digest in the moment. Because we do know he's leading up to Santiago, right?
Yeah.
So like if this is just to hold us over, fucking, I appreciate that.
And then just giving us the rap.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because that'll make Santiago like a musical piece.
Exactly.
You know, like I like when artists take their time to put out a project.
Yeah.
I love rap music too, but man, like something I can take with me. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Track number 1 is called Wicked Race.
All right, let's check it out.
Yeah, 30 and hotter than ever. I know my spirits made me millions like Conor McGregor. I took the long way, but I never stopped. I rerouted. They quit. The last mile is always the least crowded. Hey, the sun's shining. I love rhyming. I took a shot at self-belief. Got in the driver's seat. I'm drunk driving. I'm tongue-tied when I'm talking to myself. That's how great I am. I'm counting my no resemblance. I'm in an unhealthy relationship with progress. We both codependents. There's unspoken tension when I take a day off. Can't enjoy the off season cause I'm thinking about the playoffs. Happily watching the Japanese hot springs. Half of me wants things to move at a quicker pace. The other half wants to put a pause on this wicked race. Alright, that's it.
Light work. So like I think that's alluding to the title again.
Yeah.
Chomp 2.5.
Half of me
half of me wants things to move at a quicker pace. The other half wants to put a pause on this wicked race. So the 2.5 like being torn between two different things, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe him wanting to get things done quicker and then also staying to enjoy the moment.
Yeah. That's kind of a difficult task to like find balance to, right?
Yeah.
That's what.
But in between that, what would you say is it? Presence? In between trying to move faster and slow down? Do you think that's just being present?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, for real, right?
Yeah.
I struggle with that heavy.
That definitely
being present in a day.
That's crazy because that's what I was talking to my cousin about. Like, it all comes down to really like staying focused on that shit. And I feel like Russ is one of those artists. When you watch his interviews, he talks a lot about that. He's a
self-improvement.
Self-improvement, and he's like very spiritual. So he ties that all in together to like to that community.
Do you feel like you're a present person?
Nah. Only at certain moments I can tap into it. Today I was very present, I will say.
Yeah.
Today
Makes you feel better though.
Yesterday
right?
I wasn't. The day before I wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think I was yesterday either.
Like he believed in himself and he created an empire off himself. That's fire.
Very few could say that.
But there's a wicked race before you get to that part. And I feel like that's what he's talking about. It's a trade-off to being great.
Yeah.
You gotta put in a lot of time into whatever it is that you want to succeed at. And if you don't, you're not gonna get to where you want.
Never.
But you also have to learn when to step on the brake a little bit, right? And learn to appreciate the work you did put in.
And look at everything that comes with it. His mom's rocking a purple face Rolex.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
His spirit made of millions like Conor McGregor.
That makes sense. Yeah, developing as the verse goes, right? So in the first part, he's talking about the fruits of his labor. Towards the middle, do you feel like he transitioned the message a little bit? Towards the middle, towards the end.
He's talking shit the whole time.
He was,
does
yeah.
throw punches. I wonder who he's referencing throughout the whole thing too. I'll give you 30K in cash if you make it to 30.
Yeah.
Because the drugs got you feeling gas. That's true though. A lot of people are only confident when they got shit inside themselves.
Yeah.
You know? He be talking his fucking shit, man.
That's nice.
Overdosed on the fucking shot. That's
Yeah.
his shots. That's genius. That's genius. I took a shot of self-belief. I jumped in the passenger seat. I'm drunk driving. What do you say? What the fuck did he say?
I took a shot of self-belief, got in the driver's seat, I'm drunk driving, I'm tongue-tied when I'm talking to myself, that's how great I am, I'm counting my fingers after you shake my hand, trust ensues.
Decent ass motherfuckers, no?
Yeah, bro, that's dope. Like, what do you feel about his flow on here?
His flow transitions were fire too.
Yeah, because he carried it through the whole verse.
You know, I didn't even bring it up because I already appreciate. You know, it's like I'm so used to him flowing.
Yeah.
Like it's expected now.
Yeah,
if you don't like yourself, then your palate's not developed.
Yeah.
That's just how he fucking talks, right?
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy, right?
Like he builds yourself up. That's him. You couldn't tell him nothing by himself that he can't tell you. Probably know.
Yeah.
I already fucking know that.
Yeah.
I already know that. Does it make you want to hear more of the project?
It does, because he's rapping. You know, it does sound like he has that hunger, you know?
Yeah.
It's a different hunger when there's not someone else on there.
Yeah, it is. Two different ways to rap.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, yeah, it's a different battle mode you got to get into.
And it's probably harder to get into.
Yeah.
You gotta outdo yourself. It's easy to outdo somebody when they did it already, right?
Yeah.
If somebody makes the first move, it's easy for you to kind of...
Do you think he sends the songs to them with his verse on it? Yeah, right?
He said he does.
He's bad.
He said he does. He's like,
That's
no, I'm confident.
confidence.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
confident.
Put whatever the fuck you want on there, don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
You cannot rap this.
That's hard, though.
That's hard to do.
Because Big Sean said he had to rewrite 2 of his verses for No Favors.
Oh, because of that boy was on there?
Yeah, for real.
I feel like that's inevitable. For M, maybe the only one that's inevitable you have to.
Could you hear a Russ and Eminem song?
If Russ brings Eminem down a little bit, I want to hear that.
What if Em was like, Russ, you just gotta rap?
You dug into an
I just wanna
argument.
hear you rap.
You don't think I rapped? They'll be like, you don't think I rapped at all? Rap against me.
I just gotta hear you rap. Maybe you could put a couple more words in that sentence.
Yeah, sandwich them.
Get a couple more syllables in that sentence, please.
Yeah, please. That's not enough. Were there any other lines in there that kind of stuck out to you?
I need pussy that makes me tap out like Misha T.
Yeah,
go ahead, go ahead.
Fire one. I feel like me and you can definitely relate to this unspoken tension when I take a day off. That's what you walk around.
What do you say
with
about the playoffs? He followed it up, right?
Yeah, it was can't enjoy the off season because I'm thinking about the playoffs.
I mean, like, think that this whole track was him, like, Wicked Race, but it shows his mindset. Like,
In it.
bro, most people are worried about, oh, fuck, I'm so fucking tired, I just need a day off. Oh, work's been beating my ass. That's his days off.
Yeah.
Other people are dying to get a fucking
Took a day
vacation
off.
day.
Yeah.
He don't fuck with that.
Once you get that day off and you don't do nothing that day,
Wasted day.
it's a wasted day.
It's wasted day. Do you feel like every day that you have that is a day off, you have to be working on something that makes you better?
I feel like I have to.
Do you feel like that causes you a lot of anxiety?
It does.
Yeah, right? Because it's like the need to be great all the time?
But I feel like if you also discipline yourself with that, no matter how you feeling, there's nothing that's going to deter you from not working. Track number 2 is called Blow the Whistle. Blow the whistle.
That's not the fucking track?
Yeah, they're different ones.
Alright, what if he sampled it? That's all the first thing
I don't think you sampled it. You're funny as hell.
That's the first thing you hear.
What does blow the whistle signify?
Someone shaking their fucking ass. Someone shaking their ass.
You remember that boy off of White Chicks?
Oh, Terry Crews.
Shaking his ass, right?
That's a big boy.
He was like,
If we work together, we gon' need another referee. Someone blow the whistle, I'm about to drop a missile. This shit is just a one getting rich off a rap, that's the American way. Couple days in LA, link with big wigs, arrogant taste. Sharing my plate, I let some people have a bite. They weren't satisfied. I'm at my best, bitch, I know my purpose, so I don't believe in accidents. I didn't sit around, I went and got it, no excuses. Then I went out on a lick to the classic. I'ma give you in the summer, yeah. Both my parents, course I took them separately. I do this shit in my sleep, though. Status selector, classic shit on Santiago on the way. Yeah.
I do fuck with that static beat. That was nice.
I like the balance he gives. You know, he'll give us a couple EPs with some rap on it or some different kind of melodies, and then he'll come with a whole project. Yeah. So I like that formula.
Do you think it's hard to rap on those different producers type of beats? Because like they make a similar sound, like not those producers, but that producer. They have their own niche, you know?
Yeah.
So imagine trying to cultivate verses to that. Like, he had to rap on his own beat, now he's rapping on a static beat.
That's true, yeah.
Like, he has to approach this with a different sound.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what draws it out of him.
And I feel like I haven't heard Russ sound like that.
No,
you know?
right?
That's a different type of, even his flow, how he came into the track was crazy.
Yeah.
What was some of your favorite takeaways from the verses?
And I feel like in the chorus, he painted that picture of him coming from a broken family. He has to go to 2 separate games with his parents because they're divorced.
I didn't even think about it that deep, yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, that's pretty interesting. And then it kind of made me think about my life and how I'm kind of like 2 different people with my parents.
Yeah.
Like when I talk to my dad, I'm cursing, shooting the shit with him. You know, like when I talk to my mom, I'm not talking like that at all. So I'm just imagining on like his kind of life and the way he grew up with that. That made me think about that. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
And he has like a crazy type of stunt.
Yeah.
It's like both my parents separately.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Courtside.
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky if you ever get a ticket to courtside.
Exactly.
He took them both separately.
And when I went out on the limb, it's because I know that's where all the fruit is. Like, you know, you have to take those risks to really get what you want. And I like the way he puts that into a verse. You know, he's not just like saying nothing.
Well, I guess like also blow the whistle is he's saying I'm about to drop a missile, so it's like Santiago's coming. Yeah. So I guess he just keeps referencing that, like, y'all be ready, be ready.
He does inspire a lot of people. You know, he, like we said earlier, he gave that blueprint on how to kind of
Blow.
gradually go, like gain a fan base.
Yeah.
The song a week thing, like that's like a lot of artists are trying that. And he was talking about how I'm inspiring thousands of artists now, and you're gonna see it because everyone's documenting it.
I was trying that. I said, "Fucking G, that's a genius idea." It's a genius idea.
That's a crazy thing, right? And I feel like he had a quote. He said, "Where if you can change the way somebody thinks, that's deeper than anything."
Yeah.
If you can change their mentality, and I
He's
feel like
very
he does
influential. Yeah, he's very influential. I mean, just think about that concept, right? Like, everyone doesn't want to sit through 20 minutes of their life, but if you drop a song a week, you're gonna get them every time.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I like this vibe better than the last one. Oh, this song was dope. Oh damn, he's getting better. Like that's dope to give that to your fans, and for him to share that too, because a lot of people are really greedy with their knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I don't want to share with you because if I share with you, then I'm not gonna get it.
Your competition. Yeah.
Defeatist mindset,
Track number 3 is called "Buckle Up" freestyle.
Oh, he's in his freestyle bag.
Yeah.
What was the one on Chomp too? Hustler.
Hustler freestyle. Yeah, it was.
Okay, so he's in that bag.
You think this is an extension from the first song, "Wicked Race"? Buckle up. Like in that car kind of vibe.
Wicked race, blow the whistle, buckle up. All of it, right? Signifying that race.
I got a question.
Huh.
You feel like when he puts his beat making like producer hat on, he's making the beat with the intention of, I want to write to this, or are you just?
That's tough.
That's tough, right?
It
that might be
depends.
difficult too.
Everyone has a different creative process. Like some people write without ever like hearing a beat. Like they'll write a whole track and they'll be like, "Damn, this is fire. Let me go find a beat that fits."
That's how they used to do it in the '90s, which is crazy.
So think about that versus like some people only write with a beat, or some people do sounds until like a word fucking formulates, and like maybe some people make the beat. Or what if he made the song and then he made a beat around it? Because that talent is different.
Yeah.
Because you could be like, damn, this is a beautiful melody. Let me put a flute, a harmonica, and piano keys underneath. And like, let me cultivate this up.
Yeah. You feel like that has to be something an artist has to have in this day and age?
In this generation, yeah.
In this generation.
Rap evolved.
Yeah.
Rap evolved.
It did.
But it sucks. Well, no, it doesn't suck being that. But like, these newer artists, like the newer generation always had it harder than the last one.
Yeah.
Because when rap originated, all you had to do was the hip, the hop, the hip, hop, the hip, hoppity, hip, hop, the hop. You didn't have to do shit.
What did Cole say?
You didn't have to do shit.
The 90s brothers raped the game. Left us with a battered and bruised bitch with a few kids.
That's some loose lips, no?
She ain't perfect, but who is? Yeah, bro, that's facts though. I never thought about it like that. The last generation has...
Easier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Way easier. In the 90s, you didn't have to... The rare occasion was when you made a story song.
Yeah, bro.
That wasn't a staple in being a good MC.
Also, think about this. The people that are consuming the music weren't able to even give their opinion about it.
You never heard it. That's why them boys are like gods. That's why Pac and Big were like gods.
Yeah.
Like, you look at Drake, right? Like, Drake's incredible. He's huge, right? But he is just a human.
Yeah.
And you see him more often, so you're not that mesmerized.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine, like, even Prince, people like that, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Bro, they were gods. Like, before social media, you seen him, you probably fucking shit your pants. It's fucking Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Wait, weren't you darker last time? It's fucking Michael Jackson. Being a rapper now, you gotta have multiple flows. Mm-hmm. You gotta be able to rap on different types of beats. Yeah. You gotta be able to story. Well, to be a good rapper. I mean, anyone can be a fucking rapper. To be a good rapper, a great rapper, a legend. You gotta storytell. You gotta be able to battle. You gotta have melodies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck, it's so hard. Imagine the next generation. Oh, I don't even know where rap's going after, Does Russ get the proper recognition for his skill set? Like, for how good of a rapper he is, do you think he gets praised enough for
He doesn't get praised enough.
Why do you think it is?
I think it's because it's independent.
Do you think it's because he praises himself so much?
Yeah, I think it rubs people the wrong way when... But that just shows how weak of a person they are. Because they're confusing his
confidence, right?
With what?
Arrogance.
Exactly, and I feel like...
Your confidence makes me feel weak.
Yeah, like, because his overall...
You're fucking arrogant. That's what they do, right? Your confidence makes me feel insecure, so I'm going to call you arrogant.
Yeah. And I'm going to try to diminish
and I'm going to feel fucking better.
Yeah, because it makes me feel better.
That's crazy, right? Oh, this one's Havoc?
Yeah, Buckle Up is Buckle Up Freestyle.
Damn.
Havoc. Woo, Havoc, man. That's like, these are like legendary producers, in my opinion, for the 90s.
So that was his difference in this. So like, it's still a feature bag, but now it's with producers.
Damn, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah, because last time it was an artist, now he's got producers on the feature bag.
Damn, that's kind of incredible for him to make it like that because he's. How do you think he's approaching these producers? He's not saying, "Can you make a song to make me think about this, so I can rap about this?" He's saying, "Just make me a beat, and I'll see what comes out of me."
Yeah.
That was a nasty ass
I'm gonna have
scratch.
to change our new intro. Fucking steal that one.
Yeah, copyright
That
infringement.
shit's
What they
fucking-
say?
Damn, that's Havoc?
Yeah, that sounds like a Havoc scratch.
Just trying to close the gap between me and my soul. I'm trapped inside my self-perception cage. I say what's come out, no snap. I've grown attached to holding back. I'm guided by the travel agent concierge on Saturday. I'm taking pictures with the flight attendant. She said I'll be there. Where? At your show. I said the road to success is under construction, and I drove all over the traffic cones, down the rabbit hole of overthinking past the trolls. Passing weed, the pounds were limitless. I was copping masterpiece. The strategy was apathy, but luckily I slipped up. I call myself out on my bullshit. Luckily I made up. I should've.
Yeah, his melodies, bro.
If he intro with a melody back, he's already gonna go crazy.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
This was probably my favorite track so far.
Yeah, I agree.
The sound, he sounds great on a Havoc beat.
Mm-hmm.
He rapped his ass off. Melody was fire on here. What were some of your favorite takeaways?
Oh man, I feel like in the first line of the song, like
Yeah.
we kept talking about like that halfway point, right?
Mhm.
And like he just said it like in the first line. I'm just trying to close the gap between me and my soul. I'm trapped.
I mean, but think about that too. Like, I've grown attached to holding back.
Yeah, bro. Woo. Yeah.
Like knowing you have more potential, but just not doing it.
Mhm.
Settling.
Yeah.
Like I'm just settling, and like he goes back to I'm trying to close the gap between him and his soul.
Yeah.
Because maybe his soul knows he's holding back, but
Mhm.
like who he is and how he's operating now just isn't doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe he feels like unfulfilled. You know, I've been swinging for the fences with a broken bat.
Yeah, bro.
What do you think he meant by that? Like I played this game on classic mode
That's
until
the
the
hardest.
casket closed.
He goes his hardest because the classic mode is the hardest.
The
like,
hardest
mode,
difficulty?
Right? I think so.
It's
Yeah.
the OG one, right?
It's the OG, yeah, and that's like damn near impossible to beat.
Yeah, this is just
Oh,
how it
that's towards
goes.
the end
I
of the
played the
verse.
game on classic mode until the casket closed. The road to success is under construction, and I drove over all the traffic cones.
Wicked race, man.
Yeah, right? He's
Yeah.
like referencing that. Down the rabbit hole of overthinking all the paths I chose.
That's it.
That
That is
boy's
a
bag. Have you ever done that?
Go down that rabbit hole, yeah.
So what do you think? Like, dude, he's really introspective on here. Down the rabbit hole of overthinking all the paths I chose.
Yeah.
What happens when you go down that rabbit hole?
It's a dark hole. It's damn near equivalent to a casket.
So he was talking earlier about like going too fast or not being able to slow down, or like maybe he should slow down. But I feel like when you're going down that rabbit hole, like you are present, but you're thinking about the work. You know, like all those, like you're spending all your present time thinking about shit you can't change.
So you're not.
Fuck.
That goes back to the unspoken tension bar.
From the was it the first track?
Yeah, because it's like
Wicked Race.
yeah, bro. Like the internal like turmoil that you have, even though it's unspoken, you're not talking about it. It's in here.
He's talking about like his inner battles a lot in this project,
Yeah.
right? And then he has his young self right there. You think that's his like inner child?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what he kind of meant by saying Russ come out. You know, the true you come out. You know.
What do you think about the inner child? You believe in that?
Yeah.
That you have an inner child?
Yeah, I think that's our purest, in our humanity, that's our purest form when you're a kid.
Just did whatever the fuck you wanted to do. You
Yeah.
said whatever you wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
You probably weren't like pulled by like morality or pulled by like what you think you should do or what's in your best interest to do. Dang, yeah, children are dope.
It's much easier to take in things. I didn't need weed, you know? I didn't need weed
That's
to get
facts.
into that.
That's
you know?
facts.
Like you enjoyed things
Just what they were.
for what they were, and those memories stay with you. That's pretty dope. I feel like he is talking to his inner self.
Bagged.
Yeah, bro. Did you?
Bang.
How do you enjoy about the? What did you think about the sonically about the song?
Yeah, this is my favorite song sonically. So
Good
far.
mixture, right?
I loved his melody on here too. Like when you come in with the melody, it's so soothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I should have figured, and then they go fucking rap. But I like that. Ease me in.
Yeah.
The beat is nice. I like Havoc's beat. And his flows. He was in a slower pocket too, because the
Yeah.
first two tracks, Wicked Race and Blow the Whistle,
Mm-hmm.
he was rapping pretty fast.
Yeah.
I love him when he's in a slow pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
know?
extremely slow.
It fit
yeah.
well on the beat. What about you?
Yeah, I feel like he had, like you said, the melody and rap. Like those are some of my favorite elements of music when those are combined. Because you know, usually
Sounds so fire.
it sounds fire when both of them are connected, and usually it's kind of rare. I feel like for artists now to have both hats that they do well in.
Normally you need a feature.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, can you sing on my hook real quick? I gotta rap.